Hi everybody, my name is Rachel and welcome to my channel. Today I am filming my August favorites. My first favorite of the month is this CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this. I did get this in 115 in buff beige. It is 1 to 2 shades lighter than my skin tone, but I have a darker concealer that I use and I kind of just mix that in with it to get like the perfect color, so it ends up working out. I always have a hard time trying new foundations because a lot of times from like drugstore foundations, they either number one break me out or number two they separate on my skin after wearing them for a long period. So I always have to wear something that's a little bit more medium to full coverage, or just something that's gonna stay, on my skin all day long without separating, because I live in Florida, so I tend to sweat a lot during the day, which sounds kind of gross, but the more that I sweat or the more activities that I do outside, the more that my makeup is gonna separate and just look really gross at the end of the day. So this has not had any separation, and it's just really cute packaging, and anything that's in pink like has to work because it's totally adorable. So I'm not really, but it does work really good, and I have really been enjoying it this month. Another favorite of mine, I've actually been using these for a couple of months now, actually more than a couple of months, but I really wanted to mention them because I really love them. They are these NYX roll-on, let's see if it tries to focus. Okay, roll-on shimmer, and it's just like an eyeshadow. Kind of, it works like an eyeshadow, but it does have a lot of shimmer to it. So if you don't like glitter, like shiny things, then these aren't for you, but I use them almost every day. I like to use this more tan one. It is in the color Nude Daphne, I think it is. The number on it is 15, but I use this like on my lid. And then I use the white one, which is in number 12, and it's just called Platinum. This one I like to use as like a highlighter to like highlight my brow bone and the inner corner of my eyes. This tan one I like to use just kind of like on the lid of my eye, and just to kind of blend stuff like darker eyeshadows out. But these two together work really good. I love dewy, glittery skin, so this works really well, and I use them pretty much every day. They work really good, so I highly recommend these. Another favorite of mine is the Maybelline Black Drama or Master Drama Eye Studio eyeliner, and I get it in black, and it's one of these like mechanical kohl liners, I guess. Got this in Midnight Master, and this works. This is the blackest eyeliner I have ever used from any drugstore ever. I got this a little over a month ago now, probably back in June or July maybe when I started using it. But man, this works so good. It stays so long, and with me like living in Florida, it's very humid, so you tend to sweat a lot, and it's hot, so it makes makeup just melt off your face, and this stays on your eyes so well. So if you're looking for like top of the line drugstore eyeliner, I would recommend this one. It works so good. It's extremely black, and it stays on your face so long. I forget how much it was. I want to say maybe around $5 to $7, depending on if you're going to Walmart or like a CVS. But man, it works so good, and I highly recommend this. It just lasts so long. So this is a good one. This is staple eyeliner pencil right here, this one. My next August favorite is this Maybelline Eye Studio set. I'll try to get this to focus. So it's this Maybelline Eye Studio set, and this one is number 80, Pink Persuasion. I used one of these back in high school for one of my proms. I used ones like this. It wasn't the Pink Persuasion, but it was like a purple set, and it worked so good, and I was shocked at how long it lasted and how pigmented and blendable the colors were for a drugstore. So this works so good. I also do have this other purple one, which is kind of like what I used for prom, and this one is called Legendary Lilac, and it's number 110. But these both work so good, and I've been looking for a good pink eyeshadow, so I got this one. And I also liked this bright white one. I like having lots of bright white eyeshadows because I always put bright whites in like the corner of my eyes and to highlight my brow bone. So those are so good, and these work so well. They're blendable, they're pigmented, and they're just amazing quality in my opinion for drugstore eyeshadows. My next favorite is deodorant, which is kind of a weird favorite, I feel like, but I just wanted to share it because I've been using it for a little over a month now, and I had been looking for deodorant because I've been trying to find like one that works better for the Florida heat and for sweating purposes because humidity in Florida. But I was using a Degree for months, and then it started to break me out really bad and just like dry out my skin so much that I would get like rashy, and so it was like I would get a lot of red bumps like after I would shave or just at the end of the day, and if I didn't wash it off good enough because it really stayed on your skin because it was super long lasting, then it would just kind of set in and dry out my skin. So I really needed to switch to something that worked better, and I randomly just picked up this Secret pH Balance. Let's see if it focuses. So this Secret pH Balance, and it is shower fresh, and this just works so good. It smells amazing. First of all, like it just smells like, I don't know, just like fresh. It just smells super fresh, like maybe like a dryer sheet kind of, but it smells so good. And I have barely sweat in this unless I'm like working out outside, which no deodorant is gonna stop you from sweating, especially if you're someone like me who tends to sweat a lot because I drink so much water and I stay super hydrated. So this just works really good. It hasn't dried my underarms out. It hasn't left any like red bumps, and it just keeps my skin staying really smooth and really fresh. So this works really good. I have used Dove before, and that's really good at keeping your underarms conditioned, but I find that it doesn't really keep the sweat away that much, especially if you want to wear like a shirt, like a t-shirt one day, which I mostly wear like strapless dresses and tank tops for those reasons, but this I can wear like a t-shirt in and stay sweat stain free, and it just works really good, and it helps that it smells really good as well. My favorite new song of the month is a song by Toby Mac, and it features the rapper NF. I'm not going to put the song on here because of copyright issues. If you don't know who Toby Mac or NF are, NF is an amazing rapper. Like, he's seriously so incredible, and his lyrics are just like mind-blowingly awesome. And Toby Mac has sang for years and years. He used to sing with DC Talk, and he's just really good. And he's basically like my dad's favorite person, and he's somebody that I would love to work with one day. Not as a singer myself, but just like for his company or something. I just absolutely love all of his music and just who he is and what he stands for, and he just seems like a really amazing person. My next favorite is NGen Radio, and NGen Radio is NGen Radio stands for Now Generation, and it's just a radio station out of Texas, and they have like Christian rap, Christian pop, Christian rock, but like all the good stuff that you want to hear, not like the typical Christian radio stations, not to bash any like Christian radio stations in general, but a lot of them play like the same songs over and over again, like, and the same artists over and over again. If you listen to Christian radio, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. But NGen Radio just has like a lot of like newer artists and stuff, and so it just they're amazing. Like, I just love all the songs they play, and their app is amazing. They have like their I'll show it to you guys. So this is what their app looks like, and on the sidebar they have like listen now, just played, so they show you like the list of music they just played, daily dose, which is like scripture or like verse of the day. Then you can like give, you can get involved, and there's like a hope line, which is really awesome. Like on their website or through this, you can always be in touch with somebody to talk to you about like depression or anxiety or stress or just whatever's going on in your life. And I just really love that they do that. It's just such an amazing feature that they have, not only on their app but also through their website. And so yeah, you should listen to NGen Radio. Download the app if you are in the Texas area. Listen to it online. Do whatever you can. I've been currently doing their NGen 30-day challenge, which is just you listen to only their radio station for 30 days and you don't listen to any other kind of music, like no secular music, just to kind of like cleanse yourself of like, you know, some of the lyrics in the world in the secular music that aren't always that great. So this is just, it's been a really great radio station, and it's helped me be able to get rid of Spotify, which I did not want to let go of, like Spotify Premium, because I loved Spotify for so many years. So getting the app has just helped me be able to listen to them, and it's been awesome. Another favorite of mine was the TCAs, the Teen Choice Awards. That was so amazing. I think my favorite part from the whole Teen Choice Awards was when Josh Peck dressed up like Uncle Jesse, and then John Stamos made like a comment about like Drake and Josh, and so it was basically like the coolest thing ever. It was like probably my favorite part of the entire TCAs, and I was so happy with all of the people that won, and it was just really fun and enjoyable to watch. It was probably one of the best award shows, like the most entertaining award shows I've seen in a long time. Another favorite is the Drag Me Down music video from One Direction. Okay, first of all, let me just take a moment and share the pain with all of you that miss Zayn. I feel ya. It was just so good. Like, I love One Direction, I love their music. Like, any of the music that comes out is always like top of the line, amazing and really good. And I loved how it was kind of like based from like NASA and like America. I just thought that was so cool. So I really liked that, because, you know, who doesn't like One Direction? A lot of people actually, but that's okay because I love One Direction and I love their music, and that music video was epic. My last favorite of the month is a scripture verse, and I know a lot of you may not be Christians or be saved or whatever, but I just wanted to share my favorite verse of the month that really spoke out to me, and I actually got it from one of NGen Radio's scripture of the days, but I just turned it into my scripture of the month because it just was so helpful and was definitely something that has helped me get through this month. And so it is 2 Timothy 4:5, and it is, "But you should keep a clear mind in every situation. Don't be afraid of suffering for the Lord. Work in telling others the good news and fully carry out the ministry God has given you." That's all my favorites for this month. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye! Good. I love dewy, glittery skin. I love dewy, glittery skin